Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Kilo Sports TV. This is episode 3. Episode 2, we did the NBA rank numbers 100 to 51. Now we're going to do NBA rank numbers 50 through 11. So, without any further ado, we're going to hop right into it. Let's do it. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Rudy Gobert should be in that bottom 100, in that 100 to 51. I don't see how he's a top 50 guy, personally. Mikal should be a little higher, but that's fair. He didn't do his best in the postseason, so I'll give him that. Joel Embiid didn't really play that last year, so I understand the drop. So let's see how he does. Jamal Murray is definitely not better than me. Jamal Murray, that's fair. That's fair. Jared Allen, that's fair. Jalen Johnson, I don't know if Jalen Johnson's better than his own teammate in Dyson Daniels. Straight up, straight up. But, but he's a really good piece. Atlanta has some really good pieces, man. They're gonna be a good team. Lauri Markkinen, I think he's just dying in Utah. He's a really good player, and I think he should be able to explode soon. So just keep an eye out for that. Julius Randle, that's fair. OG, that's fair. Aaron Gordon, I like Aaron Gordon more than a lot of people do. Man, I think Aaron Gordon is a top 30 player in the league. Quite frankly, I think he just needs to take his offense up a little more. I mean, he did do a really good year this year with his shooting. So I give him credit for that, but I think he could be a more effective scorer, more aggressive scorer alongside Jokic, and really be that third piece to make Denver even better. Because he's a hyper athlete, he has great size, strength, versatility. I think he can take another leap offensively to be a more aggressive scorer. And when I say aggressive, I don't mean just taking more shots. I think just putting more pressure on the rim, put more pressure for your offense, but also still being efficient as well. I think he has an opportunity to do that with the Denver Nuggets. Desmond Bain, I like that. I think that Desmond Bain is really good. He showed a lot of improvement when Jaw was out and the team was still able to win over the last couple of years. I think he'd be a really good fit with Paolo and Franz Wagner as a shooter, and also with Jalen Suggs coming back from injury. I think he has a good opportunity here in Orlando. So shout out to Desmond Bain. Garland, that's fair. Amen Thompson, that's fair. Amen Thompson's going to be really, really good. I really want to see his development as an offensive guy. I mean, he's really high energy right now. I'm not sure where you play him because he really be a two through four low key because of how athletic he is. I think if he can hone his skill level a little bit and truly be, um, I like to say like a gazelle. If he can focus on running the floor as hard as he can, covering ground, playing with a lot of length, shooting, catch and shoots when he is in a one-on-one, ripping through, putting guys behind him or on his hip, and really going to score. I think that'll really open up his game, and we'll see him be potentially an all-star this year or next year for sure. Amen Thompson is on the rise, so keep an eye out for him. Zubac, he's not better than the B right now, but he's not healthy, so I guess that's fair. That's fair for him. That's fair. John Morant, man. I mean, talent wise, he's definitely up there. I mean, this is a matter of seeing him do it at this point. Like, I want to see him be a better player this year, and not also be a better player. I want to see John Morant be a better pro. I understand. I don't want to really hear much about him in outside the court. I think he has a good opportunity with Memphis is kind of flying under the radar, under the under the guy, not the guys, but he's out of the attention with the media so far. So I think he has a good opportunity to go in with a new coaching staff, and really be who we know him to know what he could be based on his athleticism. But the main thing for me, he got to be able to shoot the ball better. Got to be able to shoot the ball better, be a little bit better in the lane. I think with his athleticism, he has the ability to do things like on like a Kyrie Irving level. Great handle, super athlete. I think if he could add some of that under the game, under the basket skill that Kyrie has, you know, showcased and boomed after his injuries, I think that'll take John Morant to the next level because as a small guard, you don't have to necessarily get all the way to the paint, to the rim to be effective. You can get in between that foul line and the restricted area circle. That right there will open up his game a lot. which will also help him out with shooting more open threes. So I think John Morant has an opportunity to get back in that top 20, and get back to being the serious guy that we know him to be. Franz Wagner, that's definitely fair. He's really good. Franz should be above Triple J. I think Triple J is a good defender, but a terrible, terrible rebounder. And I think as a guy who just got paid, it's time for him to really showcase why he's worth that money. Period. Scotty Barnes, love his game. Trae Young should be top 25. Straight up. He's arguably the most pure point guard in the league. I mean, probably not most pure because he's still a scoring guard, but after leading the league in assists, I think Trae Young is better than what people think he is. Of course, defensively, he's not the best, but they did a good job putting Dyson Daniels around him, putting Jalen Johnson around him. The other big they made the top 100 in there as well. I think they got Kristaps Porzingis, the rookie from last year, the number one pick is a solid guy. So they surrounded him with a lot of pieces that can help him do numbers and be better. And they added Luke Kennard and Nikhil Warren. Yeah. Trae Young should be a top 25 guy. To be honest, Trae Young is going to be in my All NBA picks this year because Atlanta's going to be good. I think Trae Young is going to be the head of that snake. So let's see how it goes. Tyrese, I like Trae Young above Tyrese. Period. And Tyrese is really good. So we got to really go too in depth about that. But Tyrese is a really good piece. I think he's a really good young guy. He's a really good shooting. Shooting really improved last year too. As even it says here, it went from he his shooting. I'm sorry, his shooting dropped last year. But I do think he has an opportunity to bring that back up now that Embiid and Paul George will be back in the lineup. I think his numbers went down because he had to battle injury and he also had to burden more of the load with the guys out. But I think Tyrese has a good chance of being really good this year. Karl Towns, that's fair. Derek White, I don't think Derek is better than Drew Holiday, but he's younger than Drew. He can shoot better than Drew. I mean, Derek White is a really good player, man. So I think this is okay. And he has the opportunity to really show who he is now that Tatum is going to be out for some time. Sengun, top 25, yeah, that's fair. Chet, that's fair. James Harden, yeah, he had a surprising year last year. I think James Harden didn't do bad, man. So that's fair as well. Pascal, that's fair. Bam is not better than Pascal, period. That's not fair. Kawhi should be a little higher, but that's fair. Jalen Brown, that's fair. Jimmy Butler, I don't think he's better than Kawhi or JB, but I guess that's fair. Paolo, that's appropriate. I think he was hurt most of last year too, so I think this year coming up he'll be really good. So I think it's time for him to take a big leap. As you see, he's up 7 spots, so I think I personally think Paolo can be a top 10 player in the league, straight up. Devin Booker, that's fair. I mean, he's one guy who's remained consistent despite everything around him, even through the Olympics, through KD and Bradley Beal. I think Devin Booker to me is the best shooting guard in basketball, and I think now that he has Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green on the team, he's going to be my pick for NBA's leading scorer, like also a scoring champion this year. I think Devin Booker is going to show the world again why he's really good. And matter of fact, while we're here, let's take a quick look at something. A quick look at something. Let's take a real quick look at something. Because I want people to understand how consistent he is. All right. He can improve his three-point shooting, though. That's for sure. Last year wasn't good. His game is really good, man. He's so versatile, and he's such a good piece that his game can stretch in ways that other guys' games really can't. I mean, but let's look at the guy's numbers, man. He's been hellacious, man. The dude is good. He's really good. You know what I'm saying? Even in 2024, 49% from the field. This dude in his prime, I mean, he's really been close to 50 as a shooting guard, man. Taking close to 20 shots a game. Over 50% from two. His 3-point shot could do a little bit better. But let's look at the rebound numbers. He's attacking the glass a little more, and also he's getting an assist, man. Last 2 years he's been at 7 assists a game. I mean, this year Devin Booker could be like a 30. I think Devin Booker could be a 28 to 30 point per game scorer, 4 to 6 assists. Rebounding might go down a little bit. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I think Devin Booker can get like eight assists a game this year, 7 to 8. But he might go down because he's gonna be focused on scoring more. But either way, man, he's definitely top tier for sure. Okay, Devin Booker, D Mitch, that's fair. First team All NBA. I mean, he should be a little higher, but that's fair. AD, I mean, he gotta be healthy, man. We already know his talent level is amazing, but he gotta be healthy. Evan Mobley, that's fair. That's fair. He's probably the most surprising DPOY I've ever seen personally, but I think it's a lot of opportunity to be really good. So I think that's a good spot for him. Kate Cunningham, yeah, love him a lot. Love him a lot. So look for him to continue to do better. I think he can be a little bit better shooter, a little more efficient, and a little bit more aggressive for his scoring against smaller guards. I mean, being at 6'8", 6'9", he should be able to put dudes on his hip to the basket, either post ups or drive him to the hole. I think it's a good opportunity to be really good. They've done a good job putting some shooters around him in Detroit. They got Ivy coming back. Hopefully Malik Beasley will sign, back, and that team under um, the bigger staff administration, I think, is really, really, really primed to make another good run. So look up for them too in the East. So let's say it's the Knicks, the Cavs, Orlando, Atlanta, Detroit. Those five teams are going to be very, very, very solid, and I look forward to seeing how they play this year. Jalen Williams, yeah, that's fair. Really good player. All right, that's 11, man. So cool. So I'm not gonna hold you up too much longer, but yes, that's episode 3, NBA rank. We're gonna keep our eyes out for numbers 10 to number 1. Um, so I think Jokic and SGA might end up being one or two. Luka will probably be in that top 3. I know LeBron's still top 10 for sure. But aside from that, man, thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's Kilo Sports TV. Peace.